The topic is 24 auxiliary verbs. Two auxiliary verbs we also call helping verbs. We are talking here about 24 helping verbs. Only operators ones. We have divided them into four groups. They are be verbs, to verbs, have verbs, and modal verbs. There are five be verbs. They are is, am, are, was, were. Let you know to WAS we read was. Likewise, to WERE we read were. We don't read WAS was. And to WERE where it's was and were. WAS was, WERE were. Not was and were. Now, so they are, the five be verbs are is, am, are, was, were. Now, do verbs. There are three do verbs. They are do, did, does. Let's switch to the have verbs. There are three have verbs. You can see they are have, had, has. And now the 13 modal verbs. They are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, need, dare, must, ought to, used to. And let me read all of them together. Is, am, are, was, were, do, did, does, have, had, has, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, need, dare, must, ought to, used to. I want to tell you that you too had better memorize these 24 helping verbs in a fixed pattern. What happens when you have learnt in a fixed pattern? Your memory remains for a long, long time. You will not forget. Or once ever you revise, everything becomes very clear to you. And for some of you, the operator term might be new to you. Here we call these 24 helping verbs here operators or operator helping verbs, because we can put not after them. After all of these 24 helping verbs, we can put not. And we can also use them to change statements into yes, no questions. I told you we can put not after them to change statements into negative. Let me take you to that page. Here you see the 24 helping verbs. Is in negative becomes is not. Am not. Are not. Was not. Were not. And these are the contraction forms, that short forms. To is not, you say isn't. Am not, you don't say amn't. Remember it. You can use it only in a question tag. Like I am fine. Aren't I? You can say. But you can't say like he is not eating. You can't, and he is not eating. You can say he isn't eating. But I am not playing. You can't say I amn't playing. Or you even can't say I aren't playing. You use aren't only in a question tag. Though in some English, like Scottish English and Irish English, amount is also usual. And let you know about this 12 number can. You write not separate from the helping verb. But here cannot is always written together. And you have to mark the contraction forms of here shall not, shan't, will not, won't. And let me let you one thing more with pronunciation guide. Was not becomes wasn't. And were not becomes want, not weren't. Remember it. And you can see the examples in sentences here. Affirmative transformation, you can see affirmative statement, negative statement, and yes, no question. Yes, no question means the question that you can reply in yes or no. Like, are you a thief? Either you say yes or you say no. Do you like mangoes? Either you say yes or no. And yes, no questions always begin with helping verbs. Here, I told you we can place not, we can put not after helping verb to change into negative. Here, he is reading becomes he is not reading in negative. I am drinking juice. I am not drinking. Here, 4 number, she was cooking. She was not cooking. And to the same, she was cooking. When we change into a yes no question, it becomes was she cooking? Look how easy the job has become. You simply put not after the 24 helping verbs you have learned. And to make them interrogative or to change them into yes no questions, you just put the helping verbs first and they become yes, no question. Like, he is reading. Is he reading? I am drinking. Am I drinking? So here too, you can see 12 number, I can run. I cannot run. See here, we have written cannot together. Can I run? Like that. 16 number, she will sleep. And negative is she will not sleep. And yes, no question is you place will first. Will she sleep? And let you remember one thing. She will sleep here. She will sleep. And to she will sleep, we have changed here into a yes, no question. So it is will she sleep? And if we change this one into a yes, no question, we have to place will first and then write everything as they are in their place, in their position. So it is, he is not sleeping here. So it becomes, will she not sleep? So here, now you might have understood very well why we called these 24 helping verbs operators, because we can put not after them and we can use them to change statements into yes no questions. Now, let me tell you one very important thing. Here, these are the be verbs. And after be verbs, after these be verbs, you always use, always remember, you always use either V4 or V3. When you use V4, the sentence is in active voice. Whereas when you use after be verb V3, the sentence is in the passive voice form. Like here, when you say is eating, you can say after is, I told you, we can use V4 or V3. V4 that we say, V4 that we say, verbs with ing form. And you can see what V1, V2, V3, V4 is. Here, they are on the basis of formation. We have divided, or the verb forms are divided into 5 groups: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. And V1 is always plural. Mark it, remember it. Add is plural, dance is plural, whereas ads is singular, dances is singular. And some are regular, some are irregular. And regular are those with V2 and V3 and in ED. Like open becomes opened and opened in V2 and V3 respectively. Play, played, played. Whereas some are irregular. They are, you see, uh, eat, at, eaten, eating, eats. So V2 of eat is at, V3 is eaten. Likewise, write, wrote, written. And you see here 14 number 2, go, 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 went, gone. We don't say go, goed, goed. We don't say that. We don't say eat, eated, eated. No, because they are irregular. Only regular verbs only end in ed, like died, died, died. So let you know here that we always use V4 or V3 after V verb. V4 then active, V3 then passive. can see the examples here. Likewise, you always use even after do verb. You say do not eat, did not eat, or say did not ate or did not went. No, you say did not go. So does not eat. You don't say does not eat. Always V1 after do verb. Here, after have verbs, we always use V3, like have eaten, had eaten, has eaten. And after modal verbs, we always use V1, can eat, could eat. Never say could ate or could eaten, anything like that. If you direct use after modal verbs any form of verb, that should be V1. Always V1. Can eat, could eat, shall eat, should eat, will eat, would eat. Always remember it. Okay? So this is going to be very important for you. So now, whenever you read them, memorize these, you always remember that you after be verb you use before or B3. Before in active, B3 in passive. After do verbs, B1. Have verbs, after have verbs, B3. After modal verbs, you always use B1. And you understood now that here regular, irregular verbs, those ending in ed, in V2 and V3 are regular, whereas those that do not end in ed are irregular. So here you understood how we place not, how we put not after the 24 helping verbs. And that is the reason we call them operator helping verbs. Okay, so here you see that. And then let me take you here that if you wish, you can pause and read to learn. Okay, then you can see the transformation here. It's very easy now for you. And though there can be some lots more about this when we talk um, about transformation later. Okay, you can see this. And where you don't see any helping verb, here when there where there is V1, do is hidden there. When there is V2, did is hidden there. And when there is V5, does is hidden there. And you already know that when you use do, did, does, you always use V1. That's why here too, dance, do not dance. Danced, did not dance. Dances, does not dance. Here, you mark them. And here, I have an exercise for you. It's very easy. You can do it. Here, what you have to do is that you have to identify, you have to identify, recognize the helping verbs here that you call auxiliary verbs here. Auxiliary verbs. Here, auxiliary verbs. Here, you have to identify them. Auxiliary verbs. And like you know, here C is talking. Which one is the auxiliary verb or helping verb? Yes, you know it. It's is. It's is. So here you have to change it not into negative but into yes no question. So it becomes is she walking? And question mark. Remember to place question mark. Look, this is a yes no question. Likewise, when you change this one into a yes no question, first you underline this one. You underline. I have not underlined here. You will do it. Okay. Here, so what will you do? Here you place was first because was is the helping verb here. Was. Was. Then see. And you always remember that when you write the helping verb first, you have to capitalize the first letter of the sentence. So was she, then you place not. Don't write was not. Was she not cooking? Okay, like this. And yes, and let me tell you, suppose that if it was he wasn't cooking, then you could bring wasn't together. So it could be wasn't she cooking? When you contract, when you join was not together, then like here, let me, yes, here, we do not dance. If it is we don't dance, we, let me do here, we don't dance. Then here, if we have to change this statement into a yes no question, it becomes don't we dance. So you remember. Here we highlight this one. So this way you can go. So hope everything is easy here. It has become easier now. Uh, and easily do the exercise very simply. Hope this exercise will really make you perfect. Thank you very much.